everyone. Hope all of you are doing well. Today we are going to discuss some numericals and derivations from the previous question papers. Hope this will be helpful for you. If you have any suggestions, please comment. Okay, can we move to the first question? The question is, obtain the equivalent value of resistance when two resistors R1 and R2 are connected in series. This is a 2-mark question and the question is from the same question paper, that is March 2022. So here we have to derive the equation for the equivalent resistance of series combination. Right. So how we can derive the equation for series combination? How we can connect the resistors in series? Yes, that is the resistance R1 and R2. We have to connect end to end. Here can you see? Yes, R1 that is connected to R2 because one end of R1 is connected to other end of R2. Right. And one side of R1 is going to positive of the cell and negative of the cell is connected to the other end of R2. So that this is a series connection. So what is happening in the series connection? Which quantity is taken as constant? Here current will be a constant, right? But the voltage will be different. So voltage will be different throughout the resistors. So that how we can write the total voltage? So total voltage will be equal to V1 plus V2. V is equal to V1 plus V2, right? But in the case of parallel combination, what is happening? Just reverse of series combination, right? So what will be happening there? Which quantity is constant? Yes, the voltage will be constant, isn't it? That is why we are getting the same voltage in our household connections, right? So that the current will be different there. But here we are using the same current and different voltage. So don't be confused with the series and parallel combinations. So here we can write V is equal to V1 plus V2. So that is the first equation. And how we can write this V1 and V2? When we apply Ohm's law, we have V is equal to IR. Right. So what will be V1? V1 will be equal to I into R1 because I is the same. Right. So what about V2? V2 will be equal to I R2. So can we substitute? Suppose we are getting R as the effective resistance of the combination. So what will be V? Yes, that will be V is equal to I into R. Isn't it? So can we substitute the values? So what we will get? The equation 1. Equation 1 will become V is IR. Then IR is equal to V1 that is IR1 plus V2 that is IR2. So the equation is becoming IR is equal to IR1 plus IR2. So which quantity will get cancelled? Here I is there in all the three terms. So that will get cancelled. Then what we are getting? That is R is equal to R1 plus R2. That is the derivation for the combination of resistors in the case of series circuits. Is it clear? So first of all what we have to do? We can connect end to end the two resistors. Then the current is constant and voltage will be varying. So the total voltage can be written as V1 plus V2. So that we can write IR1 for V1 and IR2 for V2. V will be equal to IR. So what will come? IR is equal to IR1 plus IR2 and I will get cancelled. Then the equation is R is equal to R1 plus R2. Is it clear? The next question is, a light bulb is rated at 100 watt for a 220 volt supply. Find the resistance of the bulb. So here what are the quantities given? The power is given as 100 watt. Right. Then voltage is how much? That is 220 volt. Then what we have to calculate? The resistance we have to calculate. So whenever we are getting such a numerical problem, you have to write down the given quantities first. Here P is equal to 100 watt. Then V is equal to 220 volt. Then what we have to find? That is R. Right. So that can we find any equation connecting these three, that is P, V and R? Yes, we have studied that the electric power P is equal to V square by R, isn't it? So can we find R from this? Yes, that is P into R. That when we are cross multiplying, we will get P into R is equal to V square, isn't it? So what will be R? R is V square by P. So this is a direct question. We can just substitute the values of V and P here. Okay, so what we will get? R is equal to 220 the whole square divided by 100. So that will be equal to 484 ohm. So that here it is very easy to get 2 marks because only within 2 steps we can score full mark. Okay, so just to remember the equation, that is P is equal to V square by R, then we can easily find the values. So I will repeat. Here the things given are P and V, that is P is equal to 100 watt, then V is 220 volt. So how we can find R? That is P is equal to V square by R. So when we are cross multiplying, we will get R as V square by P. When we substitute the values of P and V, directly we can find the value of resistance, that is 484 ohm. Is it clear? You can wind up the video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.